All right.
I felt like that was a little awkward.
It was, but luckily, everybody who's watching knows that that's where I'm going to cut it at. Everybody who's listening knows. They have no idea what happened. But
All right.
thank you
It
guys
sounds like a good spot to be.
for coming and joining us. I have the wonderful. I'm assuming you're on this side of my camera, Brittany. The wonderful Okashi, and on this
Hello.
side, I think we have Hazard.
Yeah,
Billy?
on my screen, you're on my left, and she's on the bottom.
If you want to see both
If
of
that
our,
matters.
no, not really. I'm just trying to point because I can't see the camera box anymore.
Sure.
Uh,
You look very official.
Thank you. If you guys want to watch the live stream from Hazard, there's a link right below my video on Twitch that'll take you to his point of view. If you want to listen to the audio version on YouTube, there'll be a link in the description for Spotify. Just go to Spotify and type in Kenzen, and it will bring it up right away. You can listen first to the episode with Okashiboxx. Her episode is about 2 hours long. We both answer questions together and try to show you what this is going to be about. And this time around, Hazard, if you'd like to introduce yourself and let people know who you are and what you do.
Well, gee, I think I probably should have prepared more for this. My name's Hazard. I am a Twitch wannabe streamer. I started last year sometime. I guess I've been going a little more than a year now on Twitch. I got affiliated back in December, January-ish, kind of so right at the beginning of the year. So I've been an affiliate just for this year only, 2020. That's probably the best thing that's happened in 2020. And yeah, I work for Amazon. If you have any Amazon-related questions, I will try to answer them. But
I have a ton of them.
well, yeah, but you worked there with me, so you can find me on pretty much all social medias at Hazard with 0643 behind it. Twitter, Instagram. Hi, Kirby. Sorry, the puppy's trying to get involved in the podcast here.
Puppy is allowed to be on everything.
The puppy's allowed to be in everything. YouTube, it's Hazard with a space and then 0643. I'm not sure I can edit that. I haven't messed with it as much. I'm guilty of not being real good about updating my YouTube. So really, Twitch is probably the best spot to find me.
And oh, I don't know what that was about, but thank you. I
just hosted you.
Oh, there you go.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, real quick, if you want to give everybody a refresher, Okashi, let them know about you. Since you are the co-host, I want to make sure you get a spotlight in all of this as well.
Awesome.
Equal exposure.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. My name's Okashiboxx. I'm a Twitch streamer. Can't quite remember when I became affiliated. I took a little bit of a break for a couple of months, but things are rocking. So things are going really, really well so far since I picked it back up again. My Twitch channel is twitch.tv/OKASHIBOXX. Come join the snack pack.
Do it.
Snack pack.
I love new people. Thanks.
So before we get going here, I got to fix something on my ship. What mode would you like to play?
Oh, that doesn't matter to me, man.
Okay.
Any of them will probably make me cuss, so.
That is all good. We'll probably stick right away with the first AI battle to get you warmed up a little bit again.
Well, they're way better than I am, so.
That's why we got to play it so you get some practice at it.
There you go. Yeah, you gotta get me up to speed.
Nice.
All right, I think
try
I
to
have it.
Catch up to you.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
Okay, go. Okay, well, you guys are looking. Let's see if it loads it up again. Dead on my Y-wing. So, Okashi, if you would like to just interrupt us whenever you want to ask one of the questions for me.
Cool.
Just tell us to shush, and then, ask away.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll get started with the first one. So shush.
Shush.
Shush. All right, Hazard. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
I want to use one of my lifelines.
So first question, what is your favorite word?
Oh man, that is a great question. Um, I think in order to answer that, you would probably have to break it down to like categories. Um, if you're going for like an overall word, I don't know. If you're talking about maybe like a swear word or like a buzzword, probably my name. Hazard is a good buzzword. I like it. Sounds good. I've been Hazard on Xbox for 12 or 13 years now. So that might be a favorite. As far as maybe a humor level, um, children, cover your ears. But I think twat might be the funniest word in existence. It's a swear word, it's a bad word, but you just can't take it seriously. It just sounds so funny.
Perfect. Okay, so with that, what would be your least favorite word?
Um,
What
Probably
just grosses
like
you out?
skank. I think skank's just a mean, terrible word. Like the words that bother people, like moist, things like that, don't really bother me. I don't really think twice about those. But like, I don't know, there's something. It's aggressive, and it's kind of ugly, and I think that would probably be it.
And that you said that was twat, right?
No, that's the funny one. That's
Oh,
the one I
okay.
enjoy.
Okay. What was the one that you don't like then? Because I was messing with
Is
my stuff.
is skank. It's
Skank.
just
Okay.
aggressive.
All right. What?
Stop making him say it. He hates it. Stop it.
I gotta stop it. I know whenever we were working a lot at Amazon, we used the word dude a lot.
Yeah, that's
Like-
pretty common.
Like for me, that's a generic word that I don't mean offense to anybody. It's just that everybody's a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude. We're all a dude. What do you feel about that? Like, you know.
I mean, I would say that growing up, like it was always a pretty gender neutral word. Uh, Nowadays, though, it's probably not looked at as such. When I was a kid in the '90s, and you used a lot of slang words and inappropriate words for your buddies that
Mm-hmm.
hold a much different meaning now that I'm an adult and I'm a little bit smarter than I used to be. So I try to stay away from some of them.
All right.
But yeah, for me, dude, I would say is pretty gender neutral. I don't know that everybody would agree with that, though.
Now, I think I remember what the next what is the word? Next question is. Is it your favorite cuss word?
Favorite cuss word? Probably the F word. I use the F word a lot.
Fudge.
The four-letter F word.
Ah!
Whoa, this game's cool.
Yeah, if you get motion sickness, please do look away. If you feel it coming on.
Oh no, I'm not gonna fit through there.
Ah! Is it lagging? Oh, it is lagging on me a little bit.
I guess I didn't realize that this map was the fleet carrier one or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it was still a dogfight.
This part is.
Alright. Full throttle. Let's get these weapons hot.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this next guy. Oh. So, I want to ask you with the F word. I'm gonna make sure I get those guys. Yep, okay, cool. What makes it so... Oh! That you like it as much as you do? Just a generic
use. It can literally
use?
be used for everything. I mean, it's an all-purpose. It fits every need. It can be a question, like fuck. It can be, a statement like fuck. You can just use it in any situation. And you can also, call people by it, fucker, so fuck face. There's a lot of good uses for it.
Oh crap!
It is. Trying to imagine what this looks like in Joe's point of view with. Oh, I'm just I didn't realize I was as close to these enemies as I am.
Yeah, I'm flying back because I'm trying to switch over to my bomber.
Oh. That was unfortunate.
Now, I'm going to ask, within Star Wars, what is the thing that makes you like it?
Man, I don't know that is an easy thing to answer. I guess I watched it when I was pretty young in my childhood, and it's just like, who doesn't want to be flying around in the stars in a cool spaceship with cool space battles and being one of the good guys, or a space wizard like the Jedi? Like, I don't know, there's just everything about it captured my imagination as a kid, and it's just been something that I've never really been able to look away from ever since.
Gotcha.
Alright, where's this guy at?
Too cool. All right.
Plus,
Next
Come on, the
question.
Millennium Falcon's kind of that big. Sorry.
No, I completely agree with you. Flying around the stars, shooting and murdering people, and pillaging. That sounds great. Sign me up.
Such a big universe, there's just so much to see. Alien worlds, alien species, cool ships. It's hard to think that there isn't anything cool about it.
Oh my gosh, Joe. What is going on?
Bomb and run.
I need to
All right.
squat up with you. I'm getting destroyed over here.
So am I.
We're gonna turn the lights down low. We're gonna dim them and get a little.
I'm going to die.
Oh boy.
This is Joe's question. I'm telling Joe. Joe put these on here. He said we have to ask Hazard this question. So
Oh,
get
man.
ready. He demanded it. So next question. Question number 3. What
ready.
turns you on?
Yes.
This just this is a much different podcast than I was prepared for.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, that's no joke. I'm trying to, man. I'm all flustered. I'm getting killed over here.
I'll say this. To the sense of what this question was from, it is from the Inside the Actor Studio. So this is the first 9 of them are from that.
I gotcha.
And it's pretty much stuff that they ask in there.
Pretty people. I like pretty people. I like, what's not to like about. And it doesn't really matter to me. Like, an attractive person's an attractive person. So, you bastard, get back here. Man, you guys got me in a spot here.
Joe, that wasn't part of the question lineup. He added that one 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Okay, this one will be easier, hopefully. What turns you off?
Ugly people, man.
Oh,
like,
no.
and not just in like the shallow sense of the word, but like if you're just a mean, like hateful, angry person, like I just don't want anything to do with it. Like I've always kind of thought, like, for me, trying to be nicer and more happy, like I'm trying to make the world a better place. And so there's enough negativity in the world. If you're just somebody that's always angry all the time, I just want no part of that.
There's one. And I will say that is the one thing I enjoyed with working with you at Amazon. Is like you made sure everybody was in I won't say always in a good mood, but if we were having troubles, you helped us out.
Yeah, I like to think that, like my lot in life is to try to, add positive energy to the world and make people happier. Especially like at work, like, not everybody wants to be at work, and if it's like a hard day or something like that, it's better to at least have somebody that brightens your day than brings you down. God, these ties are fast.
That's my kill.
Apparently it was. I just got an assist is all.
God dang it! Is it time for bombing runs again? Ah.
If it is, I'm a terrible bomber. I'm just in the dogfight zone here.
I keep having to land and like switch my stuff back over.
I don't know how you like. I can't keep track of what's going on other than the dogfights and the people I'm trying to chase here. I can't imagine. Am I going towards the enemies or towards me? Here we go. I'm gonna resupply here real fast.
What's the hardest thing that you had to deal with when it came to dealing with people like that?
That a lot of times they have more energy, you know, like it seems like it's just easier to be angry than it is to try to be happy, you know, so it's like it takes a lot more effort trying to make people happier and be happy around them and brighten people's days than it does to just be a jerk. People that are angry, or it's just easy for them to be a jerk. And I even had some people that worked for me that were pretty negative Nancy's, and it was like, I can remember a couple times like just asking them like that has to be exhausting. Like your negativity exhausts me, so I know it has to exhaust you.
That reminds me of it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good connection.
They got a lock.
Oh, you got that guy. Finally.
I would like you to know my bombing run I lived off of, so
That's good.
I'm going to heal up.
Super intense.
What-
I could definitely get motion sickness for sure by watching this.
Where is my ships? There they are.
Beam locking. Oh no, there's a tractor beam getting me. Get
Yeah,
outta
be
here.
careful. Be careful about that. So, what was one of the things that you enjoyed the most when it came to dealing with some of the more friendly people?
Oh, I mean, that's easy, you know, like, I think birds of a feather tend to flock together, you know, so like, working at Amazon with like you and CJ and other people that were high energy,
God, I miss you guys.
in a good mood, you know, it's always pleasant. And
You know-
it's contagious, you know, like,
Yeah.
it's easy to try to bring that on and then, you know, increase it with other people, but yeah, the negative energy, I'm not about it. Finding like-minded people that were also in a good mood and in a good spot, like,
I'm gonna destroy something
Alright.
some like that one of these times.
turn
So
my shields on here.
the next thing I want to bring on, or not, next thing I want to bring to it, but the next thing I want to ask or tell a story about was when we're at Amazon. One of the things that I want to say was always so much fun is whenever you and Al were together around me. You guys
Mhm.
gave me that energy.
I gotta answer the stream here real fast. Yeah, sorry, Todd. Since I'm streaming through the Xbox, if you want to, let me put the link in chat real fast, and you should be able to hear everybody else in this link. What's up, Gatto? How you doing? We're doing a little multi-twitching here, and I'm on Discord on my computer, but I'm also on the Xbox. So there's two different headsets, two different audio sources going on. If you jump in there, you should be able to pick it up right through there in that link.
Ah!
And you can hear Joe getting chased out in his...
Joe, can you please stream a scary game with that thing on? I really want to see it.
Sure.
I do as well,
Heck
actually.
yeah.
I would enjoy that.
I'd love it. be so much fun.
I actually hit this guy.
Speaking of Joe screaming, that brings us to our next question.
All right.
Yes, transitions.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So Hazard, what sound or noise do you love the most?
Bacon cooking.
Ooh.
The sound of bacon cooking is probably the best noise ever.
What kind of bacon?
Oh shit.
Like
Any bacon.
bacon.
Well, as long as it's, the American bacon. Canadian bacon's lame.
Dang.
America all the way.
Oh, jeez. I'm getting wrecked. Getting wrecked. Come on, little ion cannon. That's a asteroid.
Ooh, snap missile.
They're on my tail. Good looking out.
Okay. So to that point, what sound or noise do you hate the most?
Alarm clocks are pretty terrible.
Ooh.
Alarm clocks are awful.
Resupply.
Trying to think of what else I could think of that really would bother me. Kirby, stop.
What phone do you have, or what alarm clock do you use? Is it just a generic plug-in one?
Yeah, so I have an iPhone and I just have the basic
Yep.
alarm.
I hate that one
Oh
so
man,
much.
it's so terrible. But it works.
I feel so bad. I have
It
no
wakes
idea
you
your
up every
pain.
day. I've gotten lucky that I actually managed to wake up on like the first alarm. Alright, I'm gonna try to. Where's this thing at? Where's the entrance? I'm trying
You
to
know when they have that sound in movies
repair.
and stuff? It's horrible.
It is. It's terrible. And I mean, like, nobody really wants to get up anyway, so. How do I get into this thing?
Through the
So how do
front.
we get back inside the ship?
Through the front, right underneath the front.
Locked onto me.
That is definitely not the way I flew in there. Alright, coming back out. Hopefully, there we go. Full of repairs here. So is that it? Are we just down to the capital ship here?
Yep. As I kill myself. I forgot when I fire my laser. I can't turn.
Is there
So-
certain things on this ship we're looking for right now?
The shield generator's up at the top, the targeting system at the front, and the power system underneath. So if you turn your targeting over to flagship systems, you can target them individually.
I got you.
So with like the bacon, what is something else that you like with it whenever you hear it cook? Is there something else that triggers the effect for you?
Smell. You know, the smell of bacon is always a good thing. And I don't know about you guys. Bacon to me is supposed to be crunchy. It's got to be crunchy.
Yes.
Got to have a little crunch to it. Can't be chewy bacon, chewy fatty bacon. No thanks. I'll pass on that.
I can't wait long enough. I take it off because I'm like, I need it now. I don't want it to get crispy. I know, it's terrible.
And Gatto, this is not the beta. This game is out now. I think it came out just on the 2nd.
Yes, it came out on Friday morning, or technically Friday morning.
Explode. Yet.
There's my ship.
What is it? Flagship systems?
We got to defend now, so you have to fall back.
Oh, I'm gonna die then.
I have 1 HP. I want you to know that. That's how close I was to dying.
Oh man, alright, I gotta switch to the X-Wing then. We gotta get back in the X-Wing and get back out there.
Okay, there we go.
I just
What?
gotta accelerate full speed and just attack everything.
Okay, something just died in front of me. I have no idea what's going on.
Why is it still... Oh, it still has me targeting that. I gotta change what I'm targeting, don't I?
So,
All
I don't-
enemies.
I don't want to just be like, hey, what's the next question, but what's the next question?
Yeah, no, I got it. I'm taking your lead. I'm the co-host.
I'm getting too into this game, so I'm
He's like,
sorry.
"Oh my gosh." No, that's okay. So Joe touched on it earlier, but I'm going to revisit it because obviously there's going to be more than one curse word that you like the most. So what is another curse word that you absolutely cannot live without besides the F word?
Bastard. Bastard's a good one. Call somebody a dirty bastard.
That's a strong one, especially for when you're in flight games or any kind of multiplayer.
You know, I think bastard's a good one all around.
Bastardo, that's what I was saying.
Sorry, I stole that from you.
Oh man, a kill's a kill, you know, as long as these guys are going down. I don't even know where you are, so...
I was right behind you.
Near me, like, cool, thanks for the assist.
That one's down. Oh! That guy's right behind me.
Very nice.
Oh, snap.
So obviously when you're not Twitch streaming at Amazon or flying ships in Star Wars games, what other profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
That's a great question. You know, I've always wanted to be an actor. I always thought it would be really cool to be like on the silver screen and be in Hollywood. I think that would be an ideal, you know,
holy crap, we
job
won.
to do. Make me the next Iron Man.
I'm gonna say that I enjoyed when you were the hostess with the mostest, because that was fun going there at Red Robin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't miss that job. I mean, the money was nice, but I don't necessarily miss working there.
I don't blame you.
Food service is a whole nother demon. I applaud
It
those
is.
people. Seriously, keep a smile on your face and bring their food to them unscathed. Whew.
Yep.
I felt like I died a lot.
I'm gonna back us
Apparently
out.
I got 7 kills, so I'll take it.
Hopefully it backed you out. What?
I'm still in there. If I hit quit, maybe I'll back out with you.
With the job that you would like to do, what is a job that you don't like to do or would not like to do?
Nursing, man. Mad props to those people. I could not do that job. I guess really or I would say like if you worked in a field where like you had to deal with death a lot, whether it's people's pets or people, I don't think that I would like that very much. I don't think I'd be very good at it.
That, I will admit, is probably one of the hardest things I've seen when it comes to dealing with people you love.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, there we go.
Real quick, this game is... It has a learning curve, and it took me a little bit to figure out the controls the way that I wanted them, and I'm still not where I should probably be, but it's fun. It's definitely fun, and I'm looking forward to sticking it out. So I would definitely highly recommend it
That'll be fun.
if it's something that you're interested in, Gatto.
Also, with anybody, curious about this is one of those games where it's best to play with friends.
Yeah, it's definitely like a squad game. I definitely picked up on that. Now I just have to learn how to figure out where you're at so I can, stick with you and protect you.
Yeah.
Or, use you as bait so you can protect me.
Well, I'm always bait, so it doesn't matter. Just look for everybody shooting at one thing. It's probably me. With the nursing thing, is there...
I think I'm going to buy this little wooden Millennium Falcon for my cockpit.
Oh, I just got the little chopper. With the nursing, is it one aspect of it that you don't want to do, or is it just the stress with dealing with death all the time?
I don't think that I would be very good at taking care of old people in diapers. That's
Okay.
probably a really, really mean thing to say.
Oh my gosh.
But that's that's what it is for me. Like I'm glad that there are people out there that can do that profession, because I am not one of them.
It is a very hard profession to do. Like I said it a minute ago, didn't do the full thought, but yeah, it is. If you ever had to care for your parents or grandparents as they get older, it's mentally challenging, to say the least. And
all right, what's the next one going?
Yeah, what is the next question, ma'am?
Oh no, I'm at next mission.
Oh, I'm loading us in
Next
now.
question too. That's fine.
I'm going as fast as I can.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to lead it along.
No, it's funny.
I'm gonna do my little weird thing and turn my head to the side when I can't see what I'm looking at.
Joe, I'm gonna need you to help me out with this next one. I know you've asked these a million times, so we'll work with you on it. So the next one is, why did you start? And it says book, videos, etc.
So why did you start doing what you're doing currently?
That's right.
Why? You're growling at nothing right now, buddy.
Yes, why? Why did you start what you do now?
Well, Amazon, just as far as a career is concerned, just kind of worked out that way. I had moved out to the railroad, or moved out to Colorado to work on the railroad, and I had finished my training with the railroad, and I ended up getting furloughed. So I was 6 months out there, finished training, furloughed, with no idea of how long the furlough was going to last. So I tried to stick it out for a while. Worked a couple other jobs out there. I worked for like Qdoba and a sporting good company out there called Big Five, and at one point was even working at Jack in the Box also. So like there was like everything I could do to try to survive. And my girlfriend, now wife at the time, was living with us. Buddy, it's an inflatable cat Halloween decoration. You're okay.
Oh my god.
And so we tried to stick it out and ended up moving back here to be around all of our family and stuff. So I started working at Red Robin in 2016 that summer, and then was applying for other jobs and trying to find other work and stuff. It just so happened that the Amazon warehouse was opening up near here in Edwardsville, so I applied for that and started working there, and just kind of stuck it out from there. For other sides of it, like the gaming side of it, I've always enjoyed gaming, and I've always enjoyed sharing my enjoyment of gaming with other people. So to me, it was just kind of a natural, like, hey, might as well start streaming. Like, I like to make new friends. I like to meet new people. I like to game. So what better spot to accomplish all of those things than to jump on and start streaming and hope that people show up and tune in and engage.
Now I want to throw on top of that, was that at the time where I was like pestering you to stream Galaxies with me?
Vanguard 1 standing by. Trying not.
I feel like that was maybe the same time window.
This is Vanguard 2.
I can't actually recall. Oh, look at the little Millennium Falcon go. Kirby, it's fine, buddy.
I'm gonna take all the credit for everything, just because.
Smart.
It's all you, buddy. Is this people or is this AI?
This is people. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, Joe. I think that was you I just bumped into.
that's okay.
So, be it Amazon, be it streaming on Twitch, what made you continue to do what you're doing now? And is it still as fun as when you started?
For Amazon, it was just, I liked it when I got up there, and I wanted to try to move up. So I went from being a tier 1 associate into like a tier 3 position, and then I was tier 3 for several years. I got you, Joe. I got you.
Thank you. I'm getting the guy straight ahead.
Catch up to you. We'll chase that guy down together.
No need. Thank you, though.
It's right behind you.
Dang.
No target available. Are they all dead?
Yeah, they were. One just popped up.
Joe's
But for like the streaming side of it, it's just, video games are fun, and streaming video games is fun, and it's easy to come back to it. Amazon maybe isn't as much fun as it was a couple of years ago, but I'm much further along in the career than I was, so it's a lot more challenging. It's a little bit more, I guess we'll call it serious. It's not as much of like just goofing off and, oh, I'm gonna wreck into this. I'm so dead. Killed by pilot error.
Die, bomber.
Yeah, look at you go, Joe. 3 kills. Crushing it.
So you guys are playing against other players around
Yeah.
the world? Nice.
On all consoles too. That's the other big thing.
Oh, that's sick.
Dang it! Somebody stole my reload.
I gotta remember that those are even a thing. Alright, let's overcharge these weapons and get these guys.
There's a dude on me. If you can, I'm dead. They found out about my ion cannon.
And then Hazard, so what advice can you give the audience who wants to do what you do?
You know, I would say just start small and don't expect it to grow overnight. It's easy to, you know, maybe lose a little bit of motivation for it when it doesn't seem like it's growing as fast as it should. But like one of the key things I would say is just kind of always be streaming. Like if you're going to be playing a game, just stream, because you never know who the next person is that might come in and the next friends you might make. I found a community of people. It's Will's Toy Clearance and guys from the UK, and I found him on accident. I was in a stream, and the streamer was a little aggressive to like some of the questions that I had as like a newer streamer, and the community that was in that chat kind of like picked me up and said, hey, like, you know, you're more than welcome to come join our Discord and our group and be a part of this. And so it was like I ended up finding them that way by accident, really.
Right
and
on your
it worked
tail.
out really well. Like they're a great community. Whose tail? My tail?
I was, but I turned down because we had people coming in.
So it ended up being something that really worked out. And I've made a lot of really good friends through it. And if he's listening, check him out. Good guy, Will's Toy Clearance on Twitch. And the cool thing about him is he does actual toy clearance stuff. So he's got like a huge collection of all the like 80s and 90s toys and stuff that you could ever want, like from Ghostbusters to Turtles. So because of people like that, you know, it makes it easy to want to keep going and then like also be that same kind of like positive influence in the community.
And I'll say, even with your like normal personality, that comes over in your streams. That's the cool thing with you.
People keep stealing my kills.
I cannot say I was me or not, but it was probably me. What is the one thing that you wish everybody could... Oh, crap. Learn from your community?
You know, be kind to people. Like, just because you're not going through something that they're going through doesn't mean that you have to be a jerk to somebody, you know? Like, everybody's got their own battles that they're going through that you never see and you don't know anything about, you know? So, like just don't be a dick. I got you, Joe. He's on your tail. I'm right there.
That's super crucial because, you know, one wrong turn and you can turn a new streamer and never want to ever try this ever again.
Right.
Yes.
I think that's a really great point.
And I will say, your persistenceness helped me through a very dark spot. And that's one thing I love about you, and, you know, just why I keep trying to help you out as much as I can as well.
Victory imminent. Well, I appreciate it. That's one of the best things about, you know, finding smaller communities, and that is, you know, sticking it out and helping each other.
And I guess I'll say this because I haven't really said what'll happen when I stop streaming for a little bit. But I lost my brother and my job at Amazon within the same month.
Which is tough. Super
And
tough.
Bill was there the whole time for me.
That's awesome. Yay for awesome friendships. It's great. Glad you two have each other.
Me too. It's my little walk.
I'm gonna die.
Dang, what? Aw. I love that.
Where did this guy go?
There's
What's happening? I apparently flew outside of the battle area. I
Yeah,
don't know what's going on.
there's a nebula field outside this. You remember seeing Solo in the mall? How they had to fly through a tunnel?
Oh, you jerks.
That's what this area is.
I gotcha. Well, this dude definitely caught me at a disadvantage there for a minute.
So Hazard, you plugged someone a little bit earlier, so I'm going to give you another opportunity if you want to re-plug them or talk a little bit more about it. But what is one thing that you'd like to plug for this podcast episode?
God dang it.
I would say that I have a wannabe podcast that I've started as well that I haven't done anything with in a couple of months. That doing this podcast with you guys is kind of like, hey, like you should probably like start doing that again because it is fun and it's a good time. So I would say, if anything, I do have a podcast. I think, if I remember right, it was called In the Meantime with Hazard. I'll have to look it up and make sure that's right because I haven't been on it in a while. But it's something that I like to do in my spare time. Doing a solo podcast is one of probably the hardest things I've ever done because you have to come up with topics and you have to time everything right. It feels like you have to keep talking the whole time. So like, yeah, it's good times. Will's Toy Clearance, I'll plug him again because he is a great streamer and his community is just fantastic. Trigger Happy, 1,932 shots fired.
Nice.
That seems excessive. I just fly around with my finger on the trigger, apparently.
I'm going to leave us in this mode. With your podcast, what is the kind of stuff you try to cover?
Mostly gaming stuff, gaming content, anything in the news of gaming. I discuss things like hot button topic issues like inversion, controller inversion, and how playing inverted is the correct way to play.
Oh my goodness.
Playing where up is up and down is the wrong way to play.
I'm going to have to stop talking to you.
If you disagree with that, I have scientific proof that will back me. And I'd be more than happy to share it with you. If you can imagine for a moment, especially if you're a controller player, imagine for a moment that your body is the controller. So the left joystick moves your body forwards and backwards. It strafes left and right. Whereas the right joystick, if you will imagine, is your head. So then your head on a pivot, in order to look down, your head goes forward. In order to look up, your head goes backwards. So, I'm sorry, but inversion is scientifically the right way to play.
Again, I can't talk to you no more.
I mean, if you have a better explanation for why non-inverted is the correct way to play, other than like up is up and down is down, I'm all about it, but science proves me right.
I have no correct way to do that or say anything against that, besides the fact I don't like it. And I'm going to try doing support for you if I don't get jumped right away.
All right. I'm dogfighting. Straight back into the Xbox.
Okay.
Xbox. X-Wing.
So...
You go into the hangar, though. I'm going to buy some upgrades.
Can you hear me through the game?
If I can, I don't know that I can.
Okay.
Because...
Look in the top left corner, and do you see like waves moving on your background of your picture? Like whenever you talk?
No.
Okay, I do on mine, and my voice chat's disabled. So I don't know what's going on.
Mine is also... now mine is disabled. Maybe that's what it was.
No, it's still going. I just never looked up there before.
I don't know.
Anyway, it don't matter. What is something that you would like to do with your podcast?
Make money off of it. I think that'd be great.
Is there any guests or people that you would like to have on it that would not be feasible at this moment, but in the future, like a goal?
Yeah. Another buddy of mine, his name is Mechatodzilla on Twitch, has a podcast that I really enjoy, and I have to grab my phone to try to pull it up because he does a really just fantastic job, in just like a solo, and it's Game Dev Breakdown. That's what it is. It's the
Okay.
Game Dev Breakdown. And he talks about a lot of gaming stuff. He gets to do a lot of really cool interviews with a lot of like game studio people, that when I think about it, I'm like, man, that sounds really cool. Like that's the gaming version of like a celebrity, guest star or guest
Mm-hmm.
host or any of that. So I'd like to learn from him and maybe one day get to that point where maybe, I'm interviewing Phil Spencer from Xbox or something. I'd also like to maybe, interview Keanu Reeves. That'd be pretty cool. He seems like such a nice guy.
He'd be so cool to talk to.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
Okay, my voice chat is on. What the crap?
Once I actually get the Streamlabs working correctly and I can stream through Streamlabs, all of my alerts are currently set up to have Keanu Reeves pop up with the You're Breathtaking Xbox event. So anytime somebody donates bits or follows or anything like that, Keanu Reeves will pop up and tell them they're breathtaking.
Hey everybody, I'm just targeting on you guys and dropping supplies down as need be.
So we're doing this.
No sleep, I'm targeted on you right now. I will admit that is one thing.
Me and this TIE fighter just smacked into each other.
That is the one thing I would like to do with this eventually.
Make money off of it?
Well,
Seems like a good goal.
get people to interview.
Oh,
like
yeah, for
like
sure.
game have certain conversations.
I mean, I would love nothing more to get to a point where like streaming and interacting with other players and gamers and stuff is like my career. That's my source of income. Like I don't know that there would be anything more fun for me except for maybe, like I said, being like a movie star. I'm gonna form up on Burt Macklin here.
No Sleep has a couple people around him. I got somebody in a tractor beam.
All over the place.
You ain't getting away. Good job, guys.
I got you, Burt Macklin. Don't you worry.
I'm coming to heal Root.
Joe, you're so
Love that
maniacal.
Parks and Rec is one of the greatest shows ever. So for this guy's name to be Burt Macklin makes me very happy.
Bert, I'm coming around to you now. Never mind, I'm sorry. Never mind, I'm sorry. Whoever that was. I'll get your revenge. Tractor beam!
Marking targets. Light 'em up.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into some of your favorite things, Hazard. So first question is, what is your favorite video game?
I'm being chased.
I
They're locking onto me.
guess I really got to think about that in the sense. Sorry, Joe, I'm trying to find this guy that's got you locked here. As a whole, there he is. There he is. I ran into him again.
You're good. I just can't do anything.
Currently, probably most time played is, games like World of Warcraft, Skyrim, some of the RPGs and stuff. I also have a lot of time recently spent in Call of Duty Warzone. I've been playing that one a lot, really enjoying that one. I don't know that I could come up with a favorite overall because I'm one of those people that I get into a game and I play it real heavily for like 6 months, and then I'll just stop. And then I'll, go back to a game that I had previously played real heavily for like 6 months, and then I'll just stop. So like I'm kind of streaky. Like I'll hit a game up for a while, then I'll play it way too much and burn myself out, and then come back to it. I would say maybe like on an overall game level, Star Wars Galaxies.
I was gonna say, if that does not get said,
all-time favorites.
I was gonna be super mad.
Because it was just... It came out in like 2003, and it was pretty good graphics for the time. And not just that, but like the gameplay was so much more involved. It was just... You could,
Coming up right on the
like
side of you.
33 classes total that you could have that were like 6 classes started out as like a base class, and then you also had like hybrid classes that you could do. So like if you wanted to be a bounty hunter, you needed to be like a marksman, and then work so much into like the scout skill tree. And it was just fantastic. It was one of the first games I've ever played where like if you didn't want to be a combat person, you could be an entertainer, or you could be a musician, and you didn't have to do anything combat related. You know, you could hang out in the cantina, make friends with people, play music, and then you know, the other players or actual adventurers or combat roles, you know, would come back, and they had what was called battle fatigue, and they would come back and they would have to visit, you know, the medics of the game, or they would have to visit the entertainers of the game so they could get to a point where they could go back out and adventure. It was just really well thought out, and so many games today's are just lazy. They don't put that kind of thought into it, and it's really kind of disappointing.
That's the one thing I love about that game. Like, you felt like you're a part of the community.
Where is this guy? No way are you still behind me. Good lord.
Oh shit! Woo! Did you see that, Fritz?
Yeah.
Holy crap! I thought I was gonna die.
Wow.
It's hard for me to tell on this radar if these people
Like
are
that.
behind me or in front of me.
If it's below, at the bottom, that is behind. And below. So to the right is
Oh,
behind.
this dude just lit me up. This dude was behind me for a long time, I feel like.
That was a beautiful kill right there.
Missile coming at me.
No Sleep is
Did that.
cleaning up, man. 3 kills on these kids. Or 3 deaths and 11 kills. Dude's wrecking them. Pesky Wabbit, hello. It would be cool if they put in sort of a thing in game. If I'm honest, it should be about the grind and killing. Or shouldn't be. Yeah, I'm pretty new. I'm low level, so I don't really know if I have a lot to comment on that so far.
My tail.
But, you know, it'd be cool if there was maybe a better progression, maybe, so it wasn't so grindy. A lot of games, I think I shot that guy once and he hit a rock. Piece of debris, I just got the kill for it.
God dang it. Yeah,
How
I
you doing
don't.
today, Pesky? Welcome to the chat.
One thing I will say is I don't like a lot of the upgrades because they don't feel Star Wars. That's just me, though.
Come back here, Typhoon, whatever your name is.
Oh, I gotta spin so you don't hit me. That was my fault. Sorry.
That helps.
Good lord.
Just seeing Joe with his head up.
Second Justice, yo, what's up, my dude? Kill the all. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You know what?
I'm not, this is my first day really playing the game, so I'm pretty green as far as this game's concerned.
Did we win?
We did win,
Holy crap. With...
mostly because of No Sleep getting like 15 kills.
Yeah. He's in that little A-wing, that's why. But with Galaxies, what is the one thing that you wish they'd bring over to other games nowadays?
I guess I would say like the idea that you don't have to be, you know, an adventurer if you don't want to. Like, if you want to be just somebody in the world that is a blacksmith or something like that, you know, or an armor smith, all you're doing is crafting weapons, or maybe you've got your own little shop in the game that, you know, people come in and they bring stuff in. Like, I think that should be a more viable option. this game New World coming out looks like a lot of fun, but like even it, I think, could be better about that. Like, give players the ability to Galaxies, perfect example. Like as you said that, as I was thinking about it,
Oh God.
Galaxies had player housing, and you
Oh
could have
dude.
a specific plot of land, and you could build a house, and you could build uh, player community driven towns and stuff. And not enough games have stuff like that.
I will say the housing.
That'll be fun.
Oh, it's just so. I love that about that game so much.
There you go, pesky wabbit. That's a good thing. I liked that in Fable. You're going about and you get to do mundane tasks and making pies and gorging weapons and pouring beers. Yeah, good stuff.
With what was the thing that you did the most in Galaxies?
Tried to level my smuggler. At least back in the day when it was like live. More recently, I was trying to level a bounty hunter with you. So I'm more of the combat adventure character than I am the. But like, I think games need to have a good crafting system. Like, I like crafting in games. I like being able to make things and then use those things. And let's edit my loadout here, see if there's anything in here I want.
Not the button I was looking for. That's not the button either. There's the button.
I don't know that I like any of these other hull options.
No, like with the upgrades in this game, there's more negative than they are positive.
Like, acceleration and maneuverability is cool, but like I don't know that I want to lose 20% health.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it should be more of a system of like increase armor strength or things like that than it is like, hey, yeah, cool, you can go faster, but now it's going to take you 100% longer to get your boost back. Like, that doesn't sound good.
With Galaxies, did you spend a lot of time in space?
No, actually, I did not, and that was something that I was always kind of disappointed by.
You missed the greatest part of the game. So the reason why I am attracted to these games is because the old X-Wing vs. TIE Fighter. Back when you couldn't play that, we had Galaxies. Jump to light speed.
Let's try this weapon.
That was the thing that drew me more into flight-based games with Star Wars.
I think they just need to totally remake Star Wars Galaxies with like a new skin, a modern skin, a modern.
I'll be fine with just the old skin. I'm not gonna lie.
I would like to see I would like to see combat upgrades and stuff, because like
a
lot of times you'd be shooting your gun or something like that, and it didn't always look like the laser bolts were coming from your blaster the right way. Things like that.
I would say touch-ups with it, where they make the things look the way they want it to.
Give me Star Wars The Old Republic meets Star Wars Galaxies, I'd have a good time.
This is not going to end well, by the way. I'm in an A-Wing.
We'll make it work. Yeah, Rogue Company looks like a good name. Good game as well. I haven't really checked it out, but I think it's free, so I'll probably end up checking that one out.
That very dangerous battle.
I feel like rude responding while we're doing a podcast, but I also feel like it would be ruder to ignore them.
That's the whole.
I interrupt your podcast to answer chat. I'm sorry.
That is the whole point of this game, podcast, is to bring people together.
Don't die.
Yeah.
Bring them together.
Hey, we got a healer out here.
Is that the DD Noble over here?
Oh.
Ran into this dude. Oh, just ran into him again.
Well, while you killed the healer, next question. What's your favorite board/tabletop game?
Man. I just probably I guess it was a little bit of maybe just barely last year. But I got with some friends and started playing D&D, and I had never played D&D before, and I've had the best time with it, and I really want to play more, but with COVID and everything going on, it's like it's not really a viable option right now unless you're playing online. And I would love to see, you know, like a D&D, true D&D nature kind of game come out that maybe is like the best of both worlds and actually involve, you know, some online gameplay. Like the new Baldur's Gate game is coming out, and I think it looks like a lot of fun. I think it might
Ah, crap!
kind of fill that void.
Anyone see that?
I just got ioned and I feel really bad about it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna smoke the surface of that thing. Oh god, get out of here. Avoid the missile.
They want to bring ions into this. They got ions. So have you?
So hard to answer this with that headset on. Like, what if you had this headset on and you had to answer these questions? Like,
That is the 100% reason why I asked you to join us today.
This dude in that TIE fighter was on me.
Have you played any of the Star Wars D&Ds?
I have not. Other than the little bit that I saw from you with, what is that miniature game that you had that was a lot of fun looking?
X-Wing?
Yeah, that one looks like a lot of fun. That one looks like it would be a good time.
It is. Stupid healer.
Alright, these guys look like they're kind of traveling in a pack here.
They are. Two.
Catch up here.
Ooh, people are flying fancy. Oh, stupid. The hitboxes on the Y-Wings aren't right.
get him, Joe. Dang.
Dang, the other two didn't die? Oh.
Good lord, these guys are good.
No. Oh,
You're not living.
Having a
man.
hard time avoiding these guys.
That's a good fight.
It's not for me. I don't have any kills.
Ioned. The healer's back.
My dog must need to go to the bathroom. He's sitting in front of the couch, just kind of staring at me. And he's like, "Come on, Dad. We need to go outside because I'm gonna start." Don't do it, Shirley.
So,
Calls.
what is the one thing that you like about this game that you wish could be experienced by more people?
I think this game's a lot of fun, but I would like maybe like an open world aspect to this game. Like, if you could make this game similar to like Elite Dangerous, but in like a Star Wars fashion, I feel
So,
like that would be a lot of fun.
bring it all back to Galaxies yet once again, just like Jump to
Of
Lightspeed.
course. I'm apparently the only one on the bottom side of this base. Oh,
Healer's back. I'll be back.
someone just took 2 shots at me. You go, buddy.
Oh! Come on. Come on. My shields are out.
Jumping back into more of your favorites, Hazard. So what is your favorite book of all time?
I think The Outsiders is a great one. To Kill a Mockingbird, that's another great one. To Kill a Mockingbird might be my favorite. I like that one a lot. Where's this guy at?
Why are those your favorite? What do you like about them?
I just like the story there, you know, like The Outsiders, it's a little simple, but it was a good story. You know, it draws you in, it's relatable, it's got good characters. And then To Kill a Mockingbird's kind of the same way, you know, and in the sense that it really kind of covers a lot of like social injustice, you know, and Atticus Finch might be like the greatest character of all time. He's such a strong character, he understands the world, like, and he's fair. He's not. He does the hard thing at the same time. It's just an impressive character. I can't find this guy. Where's this guy at?
I'm gonna argue these guys don't know how to deal with a Y-wing.
Vanguard Squadron, I'm on the way.
With everything to do with all the new kind of books, do you think there's something lost in newer storytelling over older storytelling?
I would joke that it would be the story. A lot of writing, in my opinion, kind of feels lazy recently. It seems like I guess I'll call it like ADD writing. Like, it doesn't seem like they're putting a lot of effort into. Get out of here with that missile lock. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. That dude's ion, so he shouldn't be moving too much. Where's that ship at? There you
I
are.
think I got iron. What's happening?
Yeah, you did.
Marking targets. Light 'em
Oh, we just wrecked into each other. Did I get the kill for that too?
Alright, their healer's down.
Oh, what do we got here? I gotta catch up on chat. I love Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I played Elite Dangerous a ton. And it's one of those games that I keep coming back to, and I'd like to come back to again. Used to play it a lot. Right. It's one of, like I said, I go real hard. I get streaky in a game, and then it's like, there's just this delay of like, all right, well, let's play something else for a while, and then I'll come back to it. Like, there's been a couple days now where I'm like, I should play some Elite Dangerous. I haven't been on that one in a while.
You got that guy?
I hope so.
I'm getting the guy coming up behind you. Crap. I'm gonna suggest everybody just watch the video version of this, because it is 10 times going to be more entertaining than the audio version, because I can't focus worth a crap.
I'm having similar issues here. It's like I hear a question and I try to answer the question, and I'm like, oh, there's somebody here trying to attack me. Where did this guy go?
That was definitely like my episode because Fall Guys is so hard to.
Oh my god, Fall Guys is great.
Yeah.
Got a lock on it.
That one's super difficult. Okay, so you love The Outsiders and To Kill a Mockingbird, and so both of those obviously have been made into movies.
Close one.
So what would be your favorite movie? Would any of those be, or something different?
I go back and forth a lot,
My tail.
but I would say that like the original Star Wars trilogy as a whole is probably the favorite, just because it's just so good, and it just it fits a certain kind of sci-fi and fantasy and everything else. So it's just a very enjoyable series. But for what those movies are as well, I think The Outsiders was done well. I also think that To Kill a Mockingbird was done really well. Where's this guy going? Oh no, 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 no.
Is your
I'm
dog
like afraid
going
I'm gonna
ham on a
wreck
toy?
into the. Yeah, he found a squeaky toy. I'm afraid I'm gonna like wreck into this star system here, or this base here.
Ah, dang, somebody just got the guy. There we go.
No,
So-
all right. Well, looks like a win. Definitely getting some elite vibes from this gameplay for sure.
I want to know, I want to name a couple categories, and you tell me your favorite movie off of those. So, comedy, sci-fi or science fantasy.
Oh shit, Pesky, thank you so much for the follow, man.
Hey guys, thank you for supporting him, man. I really do mean it, because this is all to get him recognition. You guys can't hear me on his stream. I just realized that again.
I'll put the link in the chat again, so if they want to check it out, they can. Anybody wants to check it out through there, you can see Joe's stream as well. He's playing in VR. Kenzen Crese, definitely give him a follow. Great guy.
Thank you, thank you. So yeah, with those movies though, like, what's your favorite comedy movie or your favorite drama, that kind of stuff? If you have to split it down.
Favorite comedy? Tropic Thunder.
Oh, that's such a good one.
I was so impressed with what they did with that movie. Like, going into it, I don't know what I was expecting. But like Robert Downey Jr. playing an Australian guy, playing a black guy for this movie was one of the best things I've ever seen. Like, he was really the dude disguised as dude playing another dude, and it was so great. And like, one of the other best parts was like, at no point in any of the trailers did you have any idea that Tom Cruise was gonna be in that movie. And when he
Nice.
pops up as Les Grossman, and he wants the Diet Coke and stuff, and he's got these like massive, like meaty hands. Like,
So funny.
it was so good. It was so funny. Like, just all around, they all did a great job. Jack Black was great. Like, everybody in that movie. Ben Stiller was great. And I'm not like a huge Ben Stiller fan, but if I was gonna pick a comedy, it would be that, and then probably Super Troopers. Like, Super Troopers is just fantastic. I could watch Super Troopers any day, anytime, and enjoy it every single time.
I think I've only seen Super Troopers like once.
Oh, it's good. It's definitely a good one.
I am finally standing next to you, by the way.
Oh man. Well, hey friend. Let me
Oh yeah,
remember how to emote for you here.
Okay.
not that button.
I think I
Okay.
was about to rock paper scissors you.
I remember it now.
I just can't figure out why why is this inverted? Of anything to be inverted, this doesn't make any sense. This radio menu
Mm-hmm.
should be up is up. That's the only time it would make sense.
Oh yeah, don't forget the ready up. I forgot to do that too.
Oh, I'm ready. What are these guys all looking at? They're just all staring at the door. Hey, buddy.
He was born ready.
Let me
So,
wave at this guy.
If you are new to this game, the symbol you see above Hazard's head and Pizza's head, that means they're on console. The symbol above my head means I'm on Steam.
There's a symbol above your head?
Yeah, on my end.
Like, of your character? Or like...
No, like right to the left of my name.
It just looks like a little credit card or something.
Okay, well, I guess on your side, on console, the credit card means they're on another platform than you. I think that's all that means. On PC, that means they're on console. As far as I understand. Might be Origin,
Yeah.
too.
As far as I can tell, everybody has the same thing next to their head.
So I'm wondering then, maybe Pizza and Shizzle.
Shit, Sega, I didn't even notice that you raided me. I'm so sorry, Sega. Thank you so much for that raid 22 minutes ago. I greatly appreciate it, man.
Oh snap! You got a raid. I'm so jealous.
No,
Applaud.
I don't
Applaud.
get I don't get the right alerts streaming through the Xbox. But if I can ever get Streamlabs to actually capture the companion app, I'll be good.
We just need to get you an
Instead of that
Elgato.
black screen. I have an Elgato. The problem there is that I actually need, like, as you can see behind me in all this space here, I game from the couch currently. So in order to have my Xbox
Vanguard 3.
and my laptop all hooked up, I would have to set up a new kind of location for it. Because currently,
Hey, slow down a little bit.
Kirby would probably...
I'm coming up right behind you.
I got the need for speed. I can't be slowing down.
I don't want you
Speaking
getting
of
jumped.
Speaking of other comedies, Talladega Nights.
That's another one. Like, I'm not that much of a fan
So
of Will
funny.
Ferrell.
Will Ferrell and Talladega Nights is so funny.
Dang. Joe, I'm gonna need you to go.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Will Ferrell's funny. That's sad.
Like, I'm starting to like him more.
I wasn't a huge, like, Step Brothers fan, but I did like a lot of his other stuff. And, like, I guess Step Brothers is one of those things, maybe it's a acquired taste, which is fair, but it definitely wasn't really my thing.
It's okay. I don't like Tom Hanks, and I get a lot of crap for that. So
Someone warn the Empire.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
people are so mad at me.
I have to judge you even more
Everybody
now.
in chat right now is judging you like,
No.
what do you mean?
Whatever. I don't like him. I
Where
don't.
is this guy?
He looks
What
at
in the
me
world?
funny.
They're flying into the
Bro, like, what
stuff
were
on the
you
inside.
doing? I gotta see this kill cam. Like, were you just dead center? This dude was like holding still, just doing a backflip, shooting me, I think.
Okay, that dude's
Alright,
dead.
time to go fast. I don't have time to be slow.
Okay, so what is the next question, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay.
I'm getting too sidetracked by all the pretty visuals. Oh God.
No, we're making great time too. Since you're so distracted, it's a good commercial break between questions. Let's see here. Okay, so next question for you. What is your favorite TV show?
Fine. Sorry.
Parks and Rec is pretty good. I had to pick one that like I could just watch no matter what. Breaking Bad is way up there. It was just oh my god, they did such a good job with Breaking Bad.
Yes, I support. That's awesome. Oh.
Yeah, like, it's easily top 5 for me. Like they just did such a good job with it.
Oh.
Get that resupply.
Did you ever watch Chuck?
Chuck was a good one. I did enjoy Chuck.
That should help.
Got one on my 6.
Same here.
Get out of here.
Tail? Good looking out.
I'm dead. It's the damn interceptors.
I changed my weapon, and I don't know that I like it as much. I don't seem to be having as much success hitting these guys.
What weapon are you using right now? The quad shot?
Yeah, I think it's the quad shot. It definitely requires a much more accurate trigger finger than I think I have right now. Or line of sight on these guys. God, wait, this guy's just... Every time I get turned around on him, he's coming at me and he's going by me.
Glad you're here.
'Cause I'm a bad pilot. Come on, get behind him. Enemy locking. Get out of here with your lock.
Ah, dang it. I forgot how weak the A-Wings are.
So for the next question, being a big Star Wars fan, I wouldn't be surprised if your favorite song was the Cantina song
That's a great one.
from Star Wars.
It is.
Or you know, if the band performing it was your favorite. But what is your favorite band by chance?
That is tough. I would probably say that it would have to be like a selection. I think Tom Petty's fantastic. I think Queen's fantastic. The Eagles are some of my favorites. But if I had to pick like a favorite song or musician, I'm gonna get so much shit for this. But I'm a big Taylor Swift fan.
The force is with us.
Nice.
Shake It Off is one of my favorite songs ever. It makes me happy. It's just a feel-good, catchy song. I tell my wife all the time, like, life's too short to pretend like you don't like catchy Taylor Swift songs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's definitely
That song
on my
is
list.
catchy as hell.
It is for sure. That's good. Own it, dude. Own it.
And fun fact, Taylor Swift and I share a birthday. We're both born on December 13th.
Meant to be. You're meant to be a fan. That's awesome.
Nice.
Oh!
Coming at me.
I looked too far up and it cut my camera out. Hey, look at you catching up to me.
Dang, Joe, get murdered.
I did.
Don't let him do that.
So, yeah, we'll go with this one. I need speed right now. but I want to fly in an X-wing.
All right, got him.
Very dangerous battle.
With Taylor Swift, is there, besides that song that you mentioned, is there another one of hers that you think everybody should listen to?
All of them. I like. I'm trying to think of the name of the one that makes me laugh. You know, because it's got the screaming goats in it in the YouTube video.
Now.
But like Picture to Burn, I don't know. I like them all. I liked her when she was country. I like her now that she's pop. You know, I Heard You Were Trouble. That's a good one. I think that's the screaming goat one, maybe. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Forgive me for my singing.
You know why I like the Rebels? We have shields.
Come on, let's hit this guy off. You know what I have to remember is
shit.
that I can, you know, repair my ship.
Yeah, I just forgot about that with mine.
Too often I'm like, oh, I don't have to. I'm basically just
Oh,
gonna die.
you want to die again, hey? Come on.
Oh, I'm getting lit up from behind.
I will get you, you damn.
I see you, Kirby. I see you. You guys will have to let me know if there is a room for a pause, because he is starting to pace back and forth like he really needs to use the restroom.
Crap.
It won't take long. I usually just have to run him out real quick, a couple minutes.
Oh no, it's all
Maybe
good.
after this match.
And you are. How many more questions do we got actually?
That's the dog life. The
We
thug life.
have 1, 2, 3, 4 more questions.
You want to, I guess, ask those, and we can let him go outside after that. And if anybody from the chat has any questions,
Okay. So we can do some rapid fire questions. So
Yeah.
we can get those on for you. No problem. Okay. So we've got your favorite band. What is your favorite historical figure?
you're not gonna catch me.
I don't know that I would be able to really pick one. I would say, you know, George Washington. Because how do you not appreciate the first president of the United States? Like, that's fantastic. Who was it that said, "My only regret is that I have but one life to give to my country"? That's another great historical figure. I can't think of his name right now. I'm trying to chase people down and kill them.
You have far better answers than I did last week or last time.
Oh, no, don't hit it, don't hit it. Okay, good.
Okay. And who would be your favorite fictional character?
Boba Fett.
Woohoo!
Oh, we won. Big fan of Boba Fett.
I'm gonna back out to the menu here, and then what I'll do is I will put a stream marker in for once we get the last 3 questions answered really fast, and I'll stop. Or we all can stop our recordings, and we'll just have the thing keep going as a bonus section to the stream.
You'll have to explain what that means to me a little better.
That means whoever's listening to it on Spotify needs to go watch the video to catch the extra part of this.
Ah, I gotcha.
Cool. So if you had to choose one of the two, would you pick PC gaming or console gaming?
I don't know that I could. I think both platforms have their benefits, and I think, like, the console war thing is it made sense early on, you know, when different consoles had things that really mattered or stood out, you know, and now I think that everything is just, it's too close to really say that one console's better than another console, or, you know, like if you're gonna say something about a PC master race, like, you know, like, we're all gamers. Can't we just get along and be gamers together? Does it have to be one or the other? Like, sure, your PC probably runs things better and has a maybe a greater field of view or frames per second or stuff like that, but at the same time, like, if you really want a good rig, you're probably going to pay twice as much as you are for a console. Even with the new Xbox coming out and being $499, like I wouldn't know how to get a computer that could do everything that the Xbox could do for that price. So I would end up paying more than that for a computer that could do that. And there's arguments about accuracy and who's more precise, and maybe PC players do have an advantage as far as like their control with the mouse and their precision. But like I'll take my chances at distance, strafing at the same time as I'm aiming at you. Like I might have to make a little extra work, but I'll take my chances.
Now, on top of that, are you going to pre-order one of the new consoles this year? Or have you?
I've tried, and I couldn't. And the last couple times I've tried to look for it, they just say coming soon. So basically, they're sold out everywhere as far as I can tell, which bums me out. I also think that to me, PC gaming is more for like MMOs and games like that. Whereas like I'd rather play Rogue Squadron or Call of Duty from my couch on my Xbox. Overwatch, games like that. I would love it if they could figure out a way, like maybe ESO. Elder Scrolls Online did a pretty good job with their transition to the console, I think. But overall, I think MMOs are better on the PC. If I'm gonna sit down and play WoW, I don't know that there would be a good way to map my hotkeys to my controller in order to play it from an Xbox if they ever brought it to Xbox. I think they would probably have to change quite a bit. Now, if they came out with a different version of Warcraft or something like Skyrim, but like Warcraft on the Xbox, I would definitely play it.
So I'm going to ask something and explain something on the extra part of this once you get back with the dog about this topic here. Because I do have something to say, but I don't want your dog going to the bathroom on you.
Yeah.
No, true. Okay.
He's currently waiting up at the door, so I should probably go get him.
Okay, last question. What is your favorite video game console of all time?
The Nintendo 64.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yay.
I think.
Same.
Oh my goodness, it was so
good.
Like Nintendo caught a lot of shit for, sticking with cartridges in a time where a lot of people were moving to discs and things like that, and I could see that side of it, but from a game library and an enjoyment factor, like Mario Kart, Mario 64, GoldenEye, there was just so much on the Nintendo 64 that was just so good. I don't think I would ever go back to that controller.
It is hard to go back to that controller.
There's just so much that the Nintendo 64 did well. Ocarina of Time is probably my favorite Zelda game of all time. It's also probably the last Zelda game I've played. So.
Oh man, gotta pick it up.
Because I think after the Nintendo 64, my family, we did not have a GameCube. At one point we had a Wii, but I think before that, like the next big console transition was to the Xbox. And I've been an Xbox person ever since.
Perfect.
With that being said, would you like to let everybody know where they can find you one more time? So if they're listening to it on Spotify, they know where to go.
Absolutely. So you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat at Hazard0643. On YouTube, it's Hazard with a space and then 0643. On Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Hazard0643. If you're curious about what the numbers are behind the name, in high school I did a lot of theater, and that was our troop number. Our high school thespian troop was Troop 643. So I added 0643 to the end of things as kind of a little nod or salute in a way to kind of carry that on. So there's a little fun trivia tidbit for anybody that's listening.
I'm happy you explained that, because I was going to ask you in the next part about that. And
Because
awesome.
otherwise, I would just be Hazard. And I tried to be just Hazard, but, somebody, of course, had it already. And at that point, like, why not put a number that means something to you behind it? And it's unique and people can find you with it.
That's awesome.
Although, on the other hand, if you're going to add me on the Blizzard battle tag, it's like Hazard1120, which I don't know how they ever made those, and I don't know if I can edit it.
And on your EA thing, it's something different too.
Yeah, so my EA thing is Builder 1983, and it's just kind of a play on my name because I'm Builder, so Builder. And then 1983 because, who doesn't add the year they were born to things like that?
With that being said, thank you guys for joining. And don't forget to follow Okashiboxx
Yes.
on social media and Twitch and Instagram and wherever else you can find her at. Am I missing anything that you have? Because
That's good. Everything links together somewhere down the rabbit hole.
Joe,
I know you
it's
got
so much fun watching you talk to everybody with that VR headset.
Oh my god,
it's so funny.
I'm gonna cover my face.
It's a big old headset.
I just try to imagine, like, I don't think I could do it. I think I would have to lift it up to talk to these guys.
Yep.
I like focus where my camera is, and I hope I'm looking dead at it.
Yep.
And I try to remember, like, okay, my joysticks are here. Feet pedal are underneath the table right here. Everything's facing forward. Look directly forward and a little bit up.
Come up and say hi. Come up here.
But I'm.
Puppy dog.
Oh, I took my head.
Run into the door. All right.
Okay.
I'm coming, Kirby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stop your recording for me as you get up. I'm gonna do the same thing.
That's on
Audacity.
What's this thing? Audacity.
The
And
headphone.
that's just the stop button.
Yep.
All right. I will hit stop right now.
Right now.
Thank you. And you just minimize it again, and
I will minimize it, and then I'm gonna run a little ad break, and I'm gonna take this dog out so he can use the bathroom.
no problem. I am gonna put a stream marker in.